Hello! So we are back again with the World War simulation game. This time we are doing 1914. Last time we did 1938. So this time we can see there's no Poland. We have Austria-Hungary, no Yugoslavia, the Ottoman Empire. We can see all this little area of Mexico divvied up. We can see this area is controlled by the Dutch or Netherlands. And we can see Tibet's here. Japan has the Korean Peninsula. We can see Saudi Arabia isn't really here. We can see Libya isn't all of the modern Libyan area. Now Nigeria. Okay, let's get this starting. Oh, before I start it, make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Anyways, let's get going. Speeding it up a little bit. Okay, we can see war right now. The Ottoman Empire going against Arabia. The Ottoman Empire lost a lot of territory from that. You can see Romania just had a quick war with Russia. You see a lot of money going to the UK. France taking out a lot of West Africa. Whoa, that is a lot. And Equatorial. Whoa! A humongous amount of revolts just happened in Russia, Georgia, Bukhara. I think this is some not real. Turkestan, Kazakhstan. Wow. Okay, the United Kingdom. Whoa, there's so many revolts going on right now. You can see a lot of revolts happening in Africa. Okay, I'm just gonna change this one thing. I think I have, for revolts, new countries or new nations. I don't want that on because so like fake nations that were never real would be spawning in, and I don't want that. Anyways, you can see here, France just invaded a little bit of Germany. Galicia, kind of looking like Poland. Oh, the United Kingdom is invading the Ottoman Empire, which is basically just Turkey, nowadays Turkey. Persia invading Bukhara. Oh, Russia taking out a lot of those revolts. Pakistan to invade a little bit of British Raj. Oh, and France entering Mauritania. And we can see Spain here, just in where Portugal was, I guess. Tunisia was, I think, revolted from France. The U.S. looks like it took some territory out of Mexico, and even the Mexico got rid of all of its, or the Mexico is now the Mexican country now. Whoa, what? None of it is its own territory now. Libya is also its own province and took out a lot of France's territory. Some revolts just happened here. Looks like Finland got revolted. Okay, now we're just gonna turn off revolts all in general. So this is, if a country dies, that's it for the country. Okay, the Ottoman Empire taking in a little bit of Arabia. And they're also alliance to Izar? I'm sorry with the names. I'm just not good at most of this area. Oh, well, the U.S. taking out a lot of Canada. France is also becoming a pretty big superpower because I think, yeah, this is also France right here. And Mongolia taking out some territory in Russia. So is Japan. Oh wait, Russia kind of countered some of it. Whoa. We can see Finland's a huge friend with Italy. They're supporting a lot of money. Libya now almost taking out a lot. Germany has some African control down there. Germany's still doing good up in Europe though. Austria-Hungary is looking bigger than usual. Pakistan's taking over most of the Persian area. And we can see, what is this? The UK taking over British Raj. That's kind of counterintuitive because it's already a province, technically. Oh, Russia now really taking out a lot of the territory right here. Oh, taking a lot of territory out of Japan and Mongolia. Oh, we can see Newfoundland taking most of the east coast of the US. Also, the Bahamas looking like it took out the Florida Peninsula. Pakistan trying to go against Russia, so is Mongolia. Europe right now, or Europe, this entire area is just a mess. Let's see the alliances. This is China, Tibet. A union was formed. Ooh, but Russia's getting super close to the Chinese capital. Oh, they pieced out just in time. China had probably enough cities to just move along, but now China going against the UK, or was just against the UK. 53 nations left already. You can see the UK is all around the world right now. All of this green is just all UK. UK's even here. Newfoundland is puppeted by the UK, so that's probably how they got that territory. Brazil is holding most of South America. Chile and Argentina are still here, but yeah, they're all allianced. Is that Peru? No, that's Bolivia. Whoa. See, this is a revolt. So if this nation wins, I'm gonna be feeling bad because I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyways, the UK right now, the African area of the UK. Whoa, this is Southern Rhodesia. Rhodesia? Looks to be allianced. Yeah, they're allianced to the UK. Oh, the Ottoman Empire taking a lot of the Saudi Arabia territory, but Cyprus is even getting into modern-day Turkey. And Austria, Hungary, and Germany. Germany has a very long tail over into like the Latvia area, the Baltics, kind of. I think this is Austria, Hungary. They're separate nations. Okay, or separate alliances. I thought France and Germany were allianced, which wouldn't necessarily make sense for 1940. Oh, whoa! But we can already see it's year 2200, so past modern day. But the UK, whoa! China, Tibet is basically completely taken out by Russia. Oh, and Spain taking out Libya. Quickly rushed into Libyan area and taking it out. Now the UK taking out most of the US. Oh wait, but the US countered most of it. So we can see the UK still have some of Michigan and Ontario from Canada. And even still has New York, Washington, D.C., some of Maine. Whoa, this is a very big back and forth. Oh, we can see Germany is a big superpower, now enclosing Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary is not bordering any enemies, only can support its allies. France right here has still some of, oh wait, no, this is the US. How'd the US get here? I'm not sure how the US got here. Oh, Congo taking out a lot of this. Oh, China, Tibet is still here. I thought when Russia was puppeting it, I thought they would have annexed all of it. But Germany got really close to the Russian capital of Kazan. Oh wow, Germany already got to Moscow, but now Germany's puppeted. Oh, was puppeted by Russia. Oh, well, Germany ran out of money and now is losing all of its territory. Did Germany fall? Germany fell to the UK. Now Austria-Hungary is the only one living on its legacy. Russia is a growing superpower right now. Russia might win it, but who knows? all it takes is them to run out of money one time. See, it's already at $5,000. We can see France and the UK aren't friends. Whoa, the UK is allied to Russia. That's a crazy twist. But France is alliance to the US, so is Mexico. There's a kind of a Northern American alliance. There's two main alliances right now. There's this Russia, UK alliance, and then there's the US, France, Congo. Well, the US has this territory. See, I don't understand how they get that territory. Wait a minute, aren't they allianced? They were. Okay. Italy is not an alliance, nor is Austria-Hungary. So they just left the Russian alliance. But the Ottoman Empire is now puppeted by Russia. And now Persia is fighting the Ottoman Empire. Oh, the Ottomans are losing a lot of ground. The Ottomans had to resort to Cairo in Egypt, modern day Egypt territory. 29 nations left. Is this the US? Whoa, the US took over the islands of Japan. Now the US is against the UK. That is something you would not see in history. Now Persia, okay, Austria-Hungary right now, trying to fight off Russia, but doesn't look like they can do it. They have to keep on moving their capital. Austria-Hungary is still here, just running out of money. Now it's puppeted. France, is France gone? Oh my gosh, okay, France is maybe still here somewhere. Papua. I think France might have died. That is crazy. We can see Austria-Hungary on its last legs, barely staying here. It says there, whoa, Russia ran out of money. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's all it needs. Russia just needs to run out of money once with too many people attacking. Like if Austria-Hungary just attacks right now, so does the UK and Persia. That's endgame for Russia. But Russia has so many puppets. Oh, excuse me. Russia just has so many puppets. They just keep getting money. See, they're already almost back to 10,000. Italy right now, trying to fight the US and Europe and North Africa. We see Austria-Hungary puppeted now. Austria-Hungary kind of looking a bit like Poland. The UK is supporting Russia. Oh, but Newfoundland is not friends with Russia. They could just see they took out most of this, took out some territory here. Now the US against Russia, at least in the Northern America land. The Ottoman Empire still here, just looking more like Egypt and the Ottoman Empire. British Raj is also still here. Let's see puppets. Oh, Austria-Hungary taking a huge chunk. Austria-Hungary took a huge chunk out of Russia, but then Russia just countered Austria-Hungary. The US is so big, it's just hard for it to keep all of its land in order. Newfoundland fell. Newfoundland's not so new anymore. Now Persia, very low on money, it's now puppeted by the US. I mean the Russia. Persia is puppeted by Russia. Sorry, I called it the US. We see the UK taking out some American territory while in Africa. What is this? Is this Iceland? No, that's not Iceland. Iceland, Faroe Islands. So that is Iceland technically. They're nice and protected on their island. Mexico and the US are still alliance. That's probably a key. But it doesn't look like Brazil and the US are friends. They kind of need to team up. Oh, Argentina, Chile, another union formed. 16 nations left. Italy Oh, excuse me, I'm belching. Anyways, Italy is still here, just on the little tooth of Africa. Oh, and we can see Russia is taking out a lot of just took out a huge chunk of the territory from Ottoman Empire. Whoa, Italy's taking out a lot of territory from the U.S. or the African-controlled U.S. territory. Austria-Hungary is still here. Austria-Hungary is like the closest one to the... Oh, I think Persia just fell. Austria-Hungary, like I was saying, Austria-Hungary is like the closest one to the Russian capital. So they could just really quickly just go take out the capital. That is something key. Oh, but Austria-Hungary and the US aren't friends. Oh, if the US takes out Austria-Hungary, that would be huge. Because if the US takes out Austria-Hungary, that would be huge, because now in place of Austria-Hungary, which is actually out against the US. Oh, never mind, they're allianced. But they were just out against each other. So yeah, teaming up, very important. The UK, let's see the statistics. So Russia is the biggest, but then it's the United States with Jamaica. That's a union. And then, sorry, I was just pulling on my microphone. And then we got the UK, then Brazil, Australia, and New Zealand. Then we can see it's a huge drop off from the leading two, just a huge drop off and then bigger drop off. Oh, Austria-Hungary looking like it might collapse. Oh, nope. They got very close to that capital. The US is going after so many people, or countries, nations. Oh, Brazil, I thought Brazil had all of South America, but nope. Argentina, Chile, union still here. And so is Bolivia. They're not even aligned to Brazil. They're just still here. Now Italy's attacking Russia very slowly. Oh, Russia's out of money. That is, I don't know why more nations didn't attack then. Russia, very low on money. They just need to keep up the force. See, oh man, they just keep piecing out. Italy though has the right idea, attacking when Russia's out of money. And we can see Austria-Hungary kind of being like a shield in between the US and Russia. Oh, but the US charging through Europe, getting very close to the capital. Now the US is actually bigger than Russia, mainly since a big chunk of Russia was just taken out. Let me see here. Oh wow, the US even attacking the UK and Asia. The UK is actually out of money right now. See, we can see here, this is definitely endgame. Russia is not allianced to anyone. That is huge. 12 nations left. Italy just became a puppet of Russia. That's not gonna last long. Okay, we can see here the US is trying to take out Russia. Russia, I thought, was maybe gonna win this. See, that's what I don't like about these. Since Russia is starting off so big, then they just can take out so many nations. But with revolts on the early game, you can see so many revolts happen in Russia that Russia just falls. So it's either Russia lives till endgame or gets knocked out very soon in the game. Oh, we can see the United Kingdom, the India area of the UK is getting puppeted by the US. We can even see the US is coming in through this right here, is crossing over into Russia. Russia is basically everywhere, or the US is almost like everywhere with Russia. Anywhere Russia looks, it's just the US. Brazil-Bolivia union. That's, oh, and the US's old allies, Mexico, Panama now. Mexico, Panama going against the US. Now Mexico, Panama is puppeted by the US. And we can see South Africa is still here with its very protected capital. It's only coming from either South America or Africa that it can be taken. Russia is now attacking. Whoa, there's just so much stuff going on. 10 nations left. And we can see the Chile-Argentina union was just going against the Brazil-Bolivia union. Russia is running out of money so much. Okay, now they're gaining money. But when Russia goes to war, they fight so many fronts that they just run out of money way too quick. As for the US, how's the US doing? Oh, also very low on money. See, the US could also just run out of money and then they'd die. Oh, Russia's out of money. Oh, then they pieced out. I thought it just said the US Jamaica was just puppeted by Russia, and I was like, what? But no, no. Okay, you can see somehow. What the heck? What? So this is somehow Brazil, Bolivia, and this is Mexico, Panama. There's so many unions now. We see the UK is at its final legs. The US has most of Eastern China, or just East Asia in general, most of Southeast Asia. Oh, the US is going against South America. Big kind of indent it made. Oh, South America kind of halted the US forces. They pieced out, but is now puppeted. This should actually be very important for the US because now, okay, well, the US has this little land right here. But the US could take out South Africa, go through the waterway, then start attacking. Or this is already the US's territory somehow. Not sure how, but apparently it is. Oh, the US getting very close to the Russian capital. If they can just get one more push, Russia would just have to move their capital, but that's still a big deal. Russia's almost out of... No, Russia still has a good amount of money. This could be huge. Austria-Hungary is still here. Very tiny, though. South Africa, Argentina, Chile. There's 3 main tiny nations, and then it's a staircase for these 2, and then just a big, 2 very big jumps. This fighting right here, this is gonna end soon. Ooh. Austria-Hungary is a puppet of the US. I don't think they're gonna revolt against the US though. No alliances. Oh, this is big. Sorry about my game being so glitchy since... Oh, wow. Russia's nowhere really close to the capital, to the US capital. Oh, wait, what the heck just happened? Everyone's allianced. Okay, I'm gonna turn off alliances now. That means... That's pretty weird. I mean, wait, alliances. There's only one alliance, the Washington Union. Well, then Mexico just left this alliance. Wait, is that... What happened to Brazil? I guess Brazil was puppeted by the US and then the US just annexed Brazil. Now New Zealand against the US, or Australia and New Zealand. South Africa. they're puppeted, but now we can see Mexico is really just chilling. They keep going to war, but then losing more and more territory. Whoa. What just happened? We can see the US, Jamaica, Russian Union. What the heck? Well, like I was saying last video, comment down below if you just want me to end the game. I mean, this is basically it. I mean, Australia's very tiny. They're all puppets. I'm just gonna end it here. Okay, that's it, guys. See you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you if you made it this far. Bye bye.